Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another installment of Things I Hate. Let's get started, shall we? So the first thing that I hate is when people only tell you happy birthday online or like on social media and stuff. Now obviously if we're just mere acquaintances, we don't really know each other very well, pop a post on my Facebook timeline and we're good to go. If you just happen to stumble upon a post and I'm like, it's my birthday or whatever, yeah, just comment happy birthday or tell me happy birthday online. Fine, that's okay. But when you know somebody in real life and you actively see somebody in real life, or even if you just have somebody's phone number, I feel like the happy birthday should go beyond being just a social media thing and be a more personal thing. On my last birthday, for a good portion of the day, I was convinced that half of my family had forgotten my birthday because I didn't see any calls or any text messages popping up on my phone. It was only later that night when I logged into my Facebook account and I saw the birthday post from my grandma that I realized that my birthday had even been acknowledged. And I just think that's annoying. Second thing I hate involves fast food jobs. And it is not specific to mine, but one day my coworkers and I were having a rant about our previous jobs, and one thing we mentioned that we very strongly hate is the managers at those jobs who will make a rule and expect a rule to be enforced, but then go and break that rule the first time it inconveniences a customer. And honestly, just the whole "the customer is always right" ideology to begin with. Naturally, one of the hardest things in working in the service industry is dealing with difficult customers. Otherwise, honestly, the job's a cakewalk. Grilling up food, serving it, doing some dishes, doing some cleaning, fine, okay. But what really irritates people is being screamed at and berated for human mistakes, being given attitude constantly, and being expected to function like robots who are incapable of making mistakes. And the matter is not helped when management always takes the customer's side. Hey team, so going forward we have a new rule with the 2 for $4 deal. If they want the deal, they have to get the sandwiches that are included in that. We can't keep letting them switch the buns and add toppings to turn it into a different sandwich, because the whole deal is this sandwich, so we can't keep letting them substitute it for another sandwich. If they try and substitute it, just tell them that that's something that we can't do. They have to get the sandwich for the most part as what it is. Sure, sounds good, boss.
A few minutes later.
Hi there, I would like to do the 2 for $4 with the cheddar sandwiches, but I want to remove the cheddar sauce and I want to switch to the sesame seed bun. So basically just the classic sandwich, but I want it for the 2 for $4 deal. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. We're actually not allowed to substitute parts of the sandwich to make it another sandwich. If you want to do the 2 for $4 deal, you're going to have to do the sandwich as it's supposed to be. Well, I came in here last week and they let me do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. We had a change of rules. We can't. I just think this is ridiculous. Whoa, guys, is there an issue? Is there something I can help fix right now? Yeah, I just wanted to order the 2 for $4, but I wanted to remove the cheddar and swap the bun, and the employee is telling me that I can't do that. No, we can totally fix that for you. We can get whatever bun you want on there. We can make it however you want for the deal. We'll get that started for you, no problem. Thank you. And then the customer gives you that sort of like, I told you so look, that smug little expression on their face as they won. They drive away with whatever it was that they desired so much, and you're left there standing a fool because you were just trying to enforce the rules and the customer got the best of you again. I hate that. The next thing that I hate is resellers. I honestly think the whole idea of buying things just to resell is so infuriating, and this topic started for me around the Halloween season when I was noticing a lot of this stuff from Spirit Halloween being bought just to instantly be resold for twice the price, including mostly the most popular items like the tumblers. I never understood why people feel the need to make reselling their main point of income, or really any form of income. Why do you get such enjoyment from buying things that other people could want just to make a bigger profit on them? And obviously, yeah, you buy a product, you don't like it, and it doesn't end up working for you, pop it onto Facebook Marketplace, earn some of your money back for it. that's fine and that's fair. But what I don't get is deliberately buying like the entire stock of things just to earn profit for yourself. Originally, I wasn't going to talk about this because I'm like, it's annoying, but it is what it is, you know, that's the society we live in. But then I saw this video pop up on my Facebook Reels that's also from a creator on TikTok, and her main job, her main source of income is literally from reselling. And the specific video I saw featured her showcasing how she buys products from Walmart to be a third-party seller on Amazon. And she was explaining how she paid $50 on her supplies and stuff and earned $300 worth of profit. So she bought a bunch of toys for $2 each on clearance. And she made a point to say like, oh, make sure you buy clearance things. Don't waste your money on things, obviously, because then, you know, you have to make it worth it. Which firstly, she's taking away the product from people who could use it. There's people who might only be able to afford a $2 clearance toy. And then in turn, she's also scamming the people on Amazon who are buying this product thinking they're getting something worth twice the price, when in reality, they're receiving a $2 clearance item. Screws people in many different ways. I just think it's shitty. I'm sorry to be a party pooper. I'm sorry to rain on someone's parade, but I just don't think reselling is cute. I don't think it's fun. And I think that you should get what you get, and if you don't want it, leave it. The next thing I hate is probably the biggest for me, and that is Wii Fit. Obviously, how long does it take to pick up the garbage, sir? Get it and go. The next thing that I hate is probably my biggest focus and the main reason I wanted to make this video, but I didn't have quite enough to talk about to make a full dedicated video on this topic, and that is Wii Fit. Being a child of the 2000s and early 2010s, I grew up in the era of Nintendo, and I absolutely love the Wii. And obviously alongside the Wii, there are various different games for people to play, like Wii Play, Wii Sports. Some of them are like specific, like Just Dance. There was a Victorious game, an iCarly game. I personally was addicted to Purpals and my virtual cats, and I do have it on my Nintendo DS currently, and I have a virtual cat named Hash Brown, and I love him. But alongside that, we also produced a game in 2007 called Wii Fit, which was intended to be a game to promote fitness in people, and it had various different games within the game that focused on different areas of fitness, such as aerobics, strength training, balance games, and the works. There are several enjoyable things about the Wii Fit. You know, there's some that you can just run. The Lotus Focus game terrified the lives of many. I kind of put Wii Fit behind me when I was like 12, but recently I've been in my Nintendo era again, and so I brought back out the Wii, and I was like, why not try Wii Fit again? I'm not as impressionable as I was when I was 10 years old. Maybe I'll be able to handle Wii Fit now. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And as it turns out, I was truly just gaslighting myself, because it is as horrible as it seems. It might be disguised as an innocent game to help promote a healthy lifestyle, but what it really is a big fat bully. So when you first start and sign on to Wii Fit, you're meant to do a body test to showcase where you are with your health, I guess, and it is so embarrassing. And if you're overweight, it chooses to depict that by showing your me growing like Violet Beauregarde in Willy Wonka, and it tells you that you're overweight, and then it gives you your Wii Fit age, which 9 out of 10 times is not going to be your actual age. For me, it was very far from my actual age. And then it shames you for the fact that it's not your actual age, and it tells you what you need to do to get better. It also expects you to take the test every day, and throughout the test there's little like mini tests throughout it that focus on different things, and if you're not good at it, it's brutal. Some of the games I wasn't good at simply because the Wii like balance board, I wasn't standing on it right, or it wasn't registering right. Like, I would be copying exactly what it was telling me to do, but it just wouldn't register what I wanted it to. So you can't actually do what it tells you to do. You have to try and like cheat it to make it say what it wants to hear. It also is so focused on your weight. Like, you know, it's normal for your weight to fluctuate a couple pounds day to day, and I'm sure the time of day influences like how much I weighed too. One day it registered that I lost a pound. No congratulations, no comments about it, just that I lost a pound. The next day, but it registered that I'd gained weight, and the Wii Fit was not pleased to hear it. It even went as far as to make me list the reason why I gained weight, with reasons including the fact that maybe I was having too much snacking at night or didn't exercise or things like that. Like, I didn't like doing it now. Imagine being an impressionable 10-year-old having your Wii Fit ask you why you gained a pound when it's normal for your weight to fluctuate a little bit from day to day. So you have the option between a male trainer and a female trainer, and I obviously chose the female. But one day I just logged on and it jump scared me by giving me the male trainer, and he's just like, "I'm taking over today, hope you don't mind." Like, sorry, I actually do mind, because I am not going to be trained by you. The next thing that I hate is TV shows in this generation. Not the specific shows, but the way that they're produced. This day and age, I genuinely feel like it is really hard to find a show that you can actually enjoy, because the media has changed the way shows work so much. Firstly, there's such a large amount of time between seasons, I feel like, anymore, that it's almost not worth the wait. Like, by the time the next season comes out, you've pretty much forgotten everything. I know one thing that I can really think of is Stranger Things. When Stranger Things started, Eleven was actually like an 11-year-old child. Now she's a married woman still playing a 14-year-old. And I know, like, the pandemic and, like, the strikes probably had something to do with all the shows. But I remember when you could have a season, a small break, and then you'd launch into the other season. We didn't have to go through years waiting to see if we're going to get another show. And even then, when there was a show, there'd be approximately 20 episodes. Now you're lucky if you get 10. And on top of that, if shows don't instantly take off and hit success, they're canceled. And a lot of times the shows that are canceled feature like LGBTQ plus people or different types of people like that, and they don't do as well initially, so they're removed and they don't get another season. One show that I will never get over is on Paramount Plus. They did Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. I loved that show, but it didn't hit the success that they wanted to. So not only did they not renew it for another season, but they removed it from the whole streaming service so that it was like it didn't even exist anymore. Which obviously was terrible for all of the people who worked on the show, who wrote for the show, directed the show, starred in the show, and people who watched the show. I'm not saying that every single show needs to have 10 seasons with 20 episodes each, but I wish more shows just did what they used to and didn't require this huge gap between seasons and didn't require immediate success to go on. They don't want anything that doesn't immediately give them a large amount of money and attention. It's even the slight bit controversial, like it has LGBTQ plus themes or whatever, it's done for. Also, this day and age, you have to watch a show the second it hits all media platforms, otherwise you're going to be bombarded with spoilers. I'm genuinely terrified for the release of Wicked because it's coming out on Thanksgiving. Obviously I'm not going to be able to see it on Thanksgiving. It'll probably be a month after, and the whole movie's going to be uploaded on TikTok before I have the chance to see it. When I was seeing the Barbie movie, I literally had to like not watch TikTok until I saw it, because I saw it a week after release, and literally the day it was released, the whole plot and everything was already online. So if you don't instantly see something and instantly consume the media, it's pretty much ruined for you. And the last thing that I hate for this video was a last minute addition, but I hate boy moms. Not mothers of boys, but the specific type of boy moms who make their son their whole life, who pride themselves on the fact that they created a boy and who are borderline in love with their sons. It's disgusting. When the roles are reversed, people find it gross. So why do people not seem to have as much issues regarding boy moms? These types of moms will literally get disappointed when they find out their son has a girlfriend and there's another girl in his life, complain that nobody will ever be good enough for their baby boy, treat their sons like literal infants their whole lives, and just overall being weird around the fact that they have a son. I recently had the misfortune of one popping up on my For You page on TikTok, and at first I genuinely wasn't sure if it was real or if it was supposed to be like a joke, because it was that bad. It read, "Born to be your lover, forced to be your mother." Stitch that on a sampler and put that on your couch. In the caption, she literally claimed that she wishes she was her son's lover and that it's her fault for making him so attractive. I'm sorry, what? It's not cute to be in love with your child. It's not cute to infantilize your child. It's not cute to wish you could date your children. It's not cute to restrict your children from dating because you're jealous. It's not cute. It's not normal. And I don't know why these boy moms think it's so cute to be proud boy moms. And they'll literally sit there, like, if they have daughters, they'll be like, when you have a son, you realize, like, nothing can compare to the love for your son. Why are you romanticizing your literal child? I don't understand. I already think people are too focused on their child's gender, but the fact that some moms are literally, like, doing all that. So that is going to be all of the topics I'm going to discuss for this video, and I'll see y'all in my next. Peace out.